At the end of the 2nd century, the Han Dynasty was approaching the twilight of its existence after 400 years of continuous rule. People who felt unease with the corrupt government launched a large-scale revolt under the self-proclaimed Grand Master Zhang Jiang. In response, the Han Dynasty sent orders to every province to raise an army and deal with the situation. When he heard this, Guan Yu, driven by outrage against these traitors, joined as a volunteer. Little did he know that doing so was about to change his life forever.
You expect us to fight at the side of green recruits?
To be perfectly frank with you, we never expected this many volunteers to respond to our call. Because of that, we are honored to have been chosen to meet the enemy on the front lines of battle.
What do you mean we're honored? We might as well go and commit suicide. You can get killed fighting on the front lines.
What does that matter? Our purpose remains the same. We will use all our skill to stop this uprising. We require a leader. One that would be an inspiration to the people. One worthy of our loyalty.
Commander Liu Bei, I have brought Master Guan Yu and Master Zheng Fei.
Welcome to our force. I am Liu Bei, a direct descendant of Liu Shang, king of Zhongshan. The Imperial Han has asked us to fight against the rebels. Together, we will answer that call.
The great sage, Master Zheng Zhao himself!
Forward! The time has come for us to build a new world!
Are you showing off? I'm gonna have to keep up. We don't have time to rest. We have more enemies we need to beat.
Further the cause of reality!
I claim another victory in the name of my father. I claim another victory in the name of my brother. I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Now is the time to attack!
Proves your reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
The land fails, and the new age is still so far away.
The Yellow Turban's rebellion has been quelled. You have all fought well. Victory is ours. I have merely fulfilled my obligation to my lord.
All right. The battle is over and we're victorious.
Is something wrong, Master Liu? This victory, we're only treating the symptoms, not the illness. We are fighting a war against misguided peasants. That will not cure this world of chaos. Tell me then, what is your solution? What would your duty lead you to fight against? I begin at its very core. It is corruption that ruins the land, a blight that harms the people. I see. It would please me greatly if I were allowed to help you in this endeavor, a sword of your noble purpose. Oh, to have even one man such as yourself is worth 1,000.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll join in with your cause as well.
Then here, in this place, let us swear an oath of brotherhood, that we shall live and fight and die as one.
Even after the Yellow Turban Rebellion was suppressed, peace did not return to the land. The eunuchs surrounding the emperor carried on their corrupting ways, and a plot was hatched to eliminate them. Taking advantage of the disorder, Dong Zhuo was able to seize power, and the realm fell further into confusion. In response to Dong Zhuo's tyranny, Yuan Shao gave an impassioned speech calling for the formation of an army to pull down the tyrant. Hoping to return peace to the imperial court, Liu Bei, who had become Guan Yu's sworn brother, determined to enter the war. Following his brother, Guan Yu left for Hulao Gate along with Zhang Fei.
As the leader of this coalition, I, the Honorable Yuan Shao, offer our heartfelt thanks for all the aid that you have given us.
A pack of hyenas steeped in pride and ambition. There is no need to even talk with them to see that.
You say what you think. A very dangerous tendency when you're far from home. In general, mediocre people tend to strive for mediocre goals. Is that not right, Master Guan Yu?
And how is it that you know my name?
As you are so adept at recognizing mediocrity, I pride myself on being able to recognize those of true worth. Will you not sit down for a moment? You're not in a hurry to leave, I hope. I would be honored if you shared a cup with me.
I regret I cannot. Thank you. I have duties which were entrusted to me, and I must see to them. A man of great depth and character. I believe great things are in store for Master Cao Cao. Look at that! It's Lu Bu!
None can hold their own against Lu Bu? Then forget about him. There are other places to enter.
Trying to do it by himself is for fools! Such a fool cannot beat me! You fools! Building around me! You're supposed to protect me! The weaker they are, the louder they are! There are stronger foes inside Hulao Gate!
Now is the time. Through the gate!
Just out of it. I claim another victory in the name of my brother!
Well fought, my friends. We have achieved victory.
I
have merely fulfilled my obligation to my lord.
After Dong Zhuo was defeated at Hulao Gate, the governors began to compete amongst each other for power. Liu Bei and his sworn brothers Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, lacking a base of their own, found themselves the guests of Cao Cao. It just so happened that at the time, Yuan Shu was attempting to declare himself emperor. Incredulous at this turn of events, Liu Bei borrowed some horses from Cao Cao in order to punish Yuan Shu. In exchange, Guan Yu remained as a guest of Cao Cao and stayed in Xuchang apart from Liu Bei.
I request that you stay by my side a little longer, Guan Yu.
My lord, you have chosen to follow the path of principle. Such a pathway is filled with great honor. For me, the path of my own duty is extremely clear. It's to be loyal. Nothing can part me from my brothers.
So, you feel the individual is greater than the path?
I swore a sacred oath with these men, and all my honor commands that I go to them. But I do not leave you so quickly, my lord. I offer you my heart and strength for your battle at Guandu.
He, too, cares about the principles we fight for. I know that is true. But I understand why he must leave.
Face you. Come, let us fight.
Now, you are next. I'll crush you. I claim another victory in the name of my brother. I claim another victory in the name of my brother. Another victory in the name of my brother. Surely these acts repay the debt my brother owed you. Master Cao Cao, I will return to my brother's side.
Will you not stay with me? Do you even know where Liu Bei has died?
Red Hair and I shall roam the land. If we follow the smiles of the common folk, we will find my brother.
I am unable to sway your mind. Well, may your duty never be more than you can bear.
I have merely fulfilled my obligation to my lord.
Believing his participation in the fighting in Guandu fulfilled his duty to Cao Cao, Guan Yu rushed to the side of Liu Bei. The three sworn brothers, their spirits lifted by their reunion, avoided Cao Cao's pursuers and joined Sun Quan at his base in Jiangdong. Meanwhile, Cao Cao raised a navy and declared war on Sun Quan, intending to subdue the Southlands. In response, Sun Quan joined Liu Bei and went on the offensive. There to support Liu Bei, Guan Yu faced the same men he had once fought alongside as allies while he was with Cao Cao.
Guan Yu, share your thoughts with me. From what you have seen of him, what kind of man is Cao Cao?
He's deep, intelligent, strong. He has very strong principles. He is worthy of being called a hero and is a man who will fight for his dream. He judges every man by his abilities, nothing more. He's fair, yet his feelings don't sway him. Hence, he has no caring for the people.
No caring for the people? Strange. I fear I could not share the land with such a man. It is truly a shame. Well, Guan Yu, you're back. It is good to see you again.
I wield my blade for the benefit of all. It is my duty to clear this land of chaos. Let us go forward, my brother. We'll teach those who have chosen to stray from the path.
You think that just having a lot of boats is going to save you? Take this! You don't stand a chance fighting against Wu, especially on the water. We have more enemies we need to beat.
It is too dangerous to stay here any longer. Abandon the main camp. Pull back.
You're quite alone. Have you no friends? So that's it for today.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
You are everything I am after. We'll give this victory to you.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Cao Cao's forces have pulled back. Raise the call for victory. We have won.
I have merely fulfilled my obligation to my lord. So, you say that you will continue on, and go to Yi. That is the place where brother can stand and grow. Come, Ping. You will come with me.
Guan Yu!
I know you must head west. Good luck on your journey. My son and I will stay. We will make it our duty to guard Jing for you.
I see. Both Wei and Wu would want to own it. It's right on Yi's doorstep. My lord, I wish you success in capturing Yi. May we have the privilege of guarding your back?
Brother, you have just made your way back to us.
Come now. It is not as if this is the last day we will meet.
Meeting defeat before the mighty Guan Yu and the combined forces of Liu Bei and Sun Quan, Cao Cao retreated to his capital of Xuchang. Afterwards, Liu Bei used Jing province as a foothold to conquer Yi province, and the land entered the era of the three kingdoms of Wu, Wei, and Shu. Guan Yu chose to remain in Jing province and bolster its defenses against Wei and Wu. Then word came from Wu that Cao Cao was concentrating his forces on Jing province. Thinking to deal with this himself and protect Liu Bei, Guan Yu rushed to Fan Castle.
Father, are you sure our lord won't be angry? We weren't ordered to attack Fan Castle.
I've no time for that. This situation must be taken care of now. Brother must move to capture Hanzhong soon. Before you reap the harvest, you must cut the weeds.
Makes sense. We must keep Fan Castle from being a threat, but we'd need Chengdu to give us their help. So our lord couldn't move on Hanzhong. That means we'll have to spend more time on our conquest.
Ugh. Sometimes the best way to defend is to attack. Ah, the enemy has moved quicker than us. My son Ping, we will become like great dragons. We will blow away the dark clouds that threaten this land.
Right, Father! That's the signal Father spoke of. The time is now!
Look! The bank! They cut through it!
Morale!
The fate of my troops lies in my hands. I cannot fail them.
Disaster! No excuse for trouble! My lord, enemy reinforcements appear to be pushing in from multiple sides.
This cannot have happened to me.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother. We have taken Fan Castle. Well fought. Now we should have peace here in Jing for a time. I have merely fulfilled my obligation to my lord.
Troops coming from the west! It's our allies!
Brother!
Guan Yu, you're all right. I thought I was too late.
I was gathering men together while you took care of important matters. I'm sorry that I worried you.
No, I'm just glad that what I feared did not come to pass. But brother, there was no need for you to face this alone. I hope that you do not think that you cannot call on me. Brother, do you remember the oath that we swore that day?
Of course. We swore that we would live, fight, and even die together.
Yes. And no matter what kind of trouble might still face us, we must honor that oath.
Guan Yu fought a difficult battle against both Wei and Wu, leaving nearly all of Jing province under the control of Shu. Afterwards, Wei and Wu resumed hostility towards one another, with the Wei army invading Jianye from Hefei, delivering a devastating blow to Wu. The three-way balance collapsed, leaving Liu Bei and Cao Cao as the only remaining powers in the land. Liu Bei recalled Guan Yu and led his forces to the plains of Wuzhang in a bid to decide the final victor. Sensing a chance to end the chaos, Guan Yu burnished his blade one last time.
We are nearing the end. Soon, brother. Just one more battle, and then we will realize your dream.
Yeah. From beating up on yellow turban bandits to this. Who'd have guessed, huh? Who knew back then that I would ever be calling you my friend? Or should I say my brother? Oh, you look like a weakling then.
I did not look weak, Zhang Fei.
You! Didn't you think so as well?
No. Even then I believed in Liu Bei and his vision, and that he'd be able to lead us. We have journeyed far.
Huh. Indeed we have.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. We fight and live to create a new world.
Another victory in the name of my brother.
Friends, thank you. It has been a long and difficult road, but the chaos has fled. Now let us walk in a new and peaceful age.
I have merely fulfilled my obligation to my lord. You say you want me to become the Grand General and take control over all the armies of the land. And yet, brother, we have one piece. there is no more need for armies or fighting.
Still yet, the proud, bold figure of a true warrior will act like a deterrent to some. The sight of Guan Yu carrying the blue dragon will help keep the world a place of peace without chaos and war. Brother, that is part of the dream.
Then I, Guan Yu, do agree to accept this duty that you have laid on me. For the peace and prosperity of my brother's land, I will do all I can to show the people the true meaning of duty.